You're Making Me Podcast, Episode 1.
Welcome to the YourMakingMe.com podcast, where we talk about effective tips and techniques that deliver big results. And now, your host, he's the man when it comes to productivity, persuasion, and motivation, Kevin Oxner.
Hey everyone, Kevin here. Thanks for joining me for the first episode of the YourMakingMe.com podcast. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get right into the content. Today what I want to talk about are 3 quick ways to write effective emails. The problem with most email communication today is that most people write terrible emails. And it's too bad because by simply following a few easy rules, they could reduce or even eliminate the need for a 10-message email conversation that can happen sometimes. So here are 3 techniques to improve your email communication. Number 1, think for 10 seconds before composing. Seriously, when I say this, when sending an email, do you just normally open a blank window and just spew out information on the keyboard? Have you ever had someone reply to you within a few seconds with a question clarifying what your email was about? Of course you have. And if you have, congratulations, you're normal. We've all sent rushed or poorly worded emails in the past, but what I'm hoping today is that going forward, you'll do a better and better job. The good news is that by taking an extra 10 seconds to think out your message before touching the keyboard, you'll be better able to communicate more clearly and effectively. During that 10 seconds, ask yourself some basic etiquette questions like, what do they need to know about this subject right now? And what don't they need to know about this subject right now? What questions will they typically ask after reading this? Are you sending this to the right person? And can you reduce or eliminate the number of people who are CC'd on this message? Point 2 is this. Say it in the subject line. You've no doubt heard this before, and people all over are telling you to write clear email subject lines. That's great, but what I'm suggesting is that you take it one step further. If it's possible, just use the subject line for your message and leave the body of the email completely blank. Using a system like this forces you to get to the point instantly. Some people may freak out, of course, when you send them an email with nothing in it, but you can be fairly certain that they've read the whole thing. There's also a better chance that they'll respond to the message because you've hopefully given them a clear request. If it's not possible to leave the email completely blank, the subject line should say exactly what the rest of the message is about. So much time is lost every day because people are searching through recent and old emails to find important information. The cause of most of their frustration is bad subject lines. By making your emails clear, it'll help others find what you've sent them, and will also help you out if you ever have to go digging for old correspondence. The third tip is to Twitterize your emails. Think of email like an instant messaging service that, unfortunately, doesn't stop you after the first 140 characters. Most ideas can be expressed within a few sentences if they're clearly thought out, and you can save time for yourself and for others by writing short emails that get to the point. So go ahead and set a goal to keep the majority of your emails to a Twitter-sized 140 characters or less. You might already be writing a lot of short emails, but I like to stress the fact that you should also pack it with content. Keep them short and to the point. There are 2 good things you can do to shorten your emails. 1, be specific. This cuts through all the chatter and gets to the point right away. And 2, send 1 email for each major idea. This helps prevent requests from being ignored or missed, especially if they're hidden in the middle of another message. It also makes the email easier to find or forward because it's all about one topic, so it makes it simple. Obviously, you want to use these things as guides, not as rules, and keeping your email short isn't possible all the time, but give it a shot and you'll probably see that in 80 to 90% of the cases, you'll write lightning fast emails that still get the point across with everything you're intending, and that actually get read. With YourMakingMe.com, I'm Kevin Oxner.
Thanks for listening to the You're Making Me podcast. For more information on having Kevin speak at your next event, head over to YourMakingMe.com.